It took forever to get here, but healthcare. Biogen, I'm looking at a bunch of different names, all right? But right now I'm going to talk about Biogen. Biogen, weekly chart. Just take a look at this pullback, and I want to zoom in on gap up and look at that. So 250 is the level. All right, 250 is where, and this one I'm going to use options. So there's a weekly chart, 250, but let me show you the daily. All right, so there you go. So double this test here and this test here. So anywhere in here, 250, I'll take the stock anywhere in here. I'll be shooting out for longer than a few months. Valuation wise, you can do some work on it, but it's still a high revenue grower. It's going to slow because of the pipeline, but it also has come to a level that I think you're getting it relatively cheap. Earnings yield 6. You don't get that often in these names, right? 6, 7. You don't get that type of cash flow yield. Yes, there are concerns of pricing, and yes, there are concerns of pipelines. But for now, when I see the chart like that, that's why we're fusing this stuff. I think this can run valuation 40% under what it was at the peak. We expect to see that because they pulled back. Rates. One of the things I've been looking at this week is in the healthcare space, and so I want to show you in the GARP stocks. Let's look at healthcare. All right, so in the healthcare space, what you have is a lot of pullbacks into gaps. You know, these used to be the rage, and you can see that they've come down from their valuations, almost in half. It's about 50% decline in valuation. The other name in that is Jazz, of course. I think we all know that. Jazz is one that also has, let me go back there and pull that up. Jazz. So again, I'm bottom fishing down here, but price fell out of the Bollinger, held, jumped back, good volume. I always like to try. This is what we did with Delta. HSIC, this is a medical equipment name. That's how it came up. So you see the charts tend to look the same all across the board. This isn't the most profitable. It's got a 4%, but one of the reasons I like it, I've got capitulation on there on other indicators as well. This is what it is. There is your gap up. I think we'll look back and say, okay, here was this big down day. It takes out all of this. If you're accumulating this, bang, there's the heavy volume. Pull it all the way back in on more heavy volume. Hold this line and then ready to rip the other way. It's been anything I see healthcare-wise showing up in the reversals. Athena, I'll show you. It's got a 20% short, right? And so that, the weekly chart. Let's go to that. This is ATHN again on now the weekly. Athena has been coming into this range at 99, 97, 97. It's just worth it. Got a 4% insider holding. And if you like the healthcare stuff, if you see what I'm seeing, then some of these can snap on you, especially if this turns into a range. This can be a mean reversion trade. And in the meantime, I'm looking at the stuff that's been left behind. I can tell you on XLV, on the chart itself, on XLV, it's got the same deal going where this has been a big gap up and it's pulled back into here. Look at this hammer right off the Bollinger Band, and it held with an outside day. Volume was great on this move. Nobody cares on this pullback, and people I still don't think they're very bullish here, which I like. So I'm watching Good Day Friday. This is what I'm doing. There's a real Good Day Friday in terms of trading this on the outside day.